Welcome my students. Now we will discuss about the measuring devices. You know that there are three fundamental quantities: length, mass and time. Now the first one is length. For length we normally use ordinary scale. And you are familiar with the ordinary scale from your childhood. So for measurement of length, an ordinary scale is used. Normally scale is formed by wood or plastic. Someone also uses the metallic scale, but metallic scale is more inconvenient than a wooden scale or plastic scales. Now we see that in a scale, a scale is normally graduated by centimeter, and 1 centimeter, 1 to 2, it is also subdivided by some millimeter. So we can calculate minimum 1 millimeter with the help of an ordinary scale. In a scale, wooden scale is much convenient because the expansion and contraction of wood is negligible due to change of temperature. In case of metallic scale, metals expand noticeably by the increment of temperature and vice versa. That is, by the decrement of temperature it contacts. So the perfect measurement will not be obtained by using metallic scale, keep in mind. So wooden scales are much convenient than metallic scale. We can also use plastic scale. Its expansion, contraction, etc. is also negligible. And in a scale, in any ordinary scale, you must notice, you must measure perfectly the length, and in case of measurement of length, there may be a error that is called parallax error. Parallax error. Parallax error means you have to see the length perpendicularly with the scale. You must notice the two endpoints of the body whose length is measured by keeping your eyes perpendicularly with the scale and the body. And if you keep your eyes, place your eyes in a slant manner, there will be a mistake, there will be error for measurement of length. It is called parallax error. Now, our second measuring devices is common balance. Common balance for measurement of mass. Common balance is used for measurement of mass. In a common balance, just I am giving you a sketch. This is the balance beam, and with the beam, two balance arms are fitted, and with every arms, with the two arms, there are two scale pens. These are the two scale pens, and there is a pointer. There is a scale with pointer, and the total balance is kept inside a glass box so that no air can take entry in the box and no dust can be deposited in the scale pens. And therefore, we can get a perfect measurement of mass from the balance. I am again saying that in the balance, this is the balance beam, and these are the two balance arms. These are the two scale pens. This is the pointer and this is the scale. There is a key, and if we press the key, then the balance starts working. Now, in the one scale pen, the mass is kept, and in another scale pen, the weight is kept. Here the weight, and here the body, whose mass is to be measured. Now, this is a sketch of common balance. A common balance should have some characteristics, some properties. What are the qualities of a good common balance? We have to know. There are 4 characteristics. A good common balance should have 4 qualities. Number 1, the balance must be sensitive. Number 2, the balance must be perfect, or you can say true. First one, it must be sensitive. Second, it must be perfect or true. It will be rigid, that is stout, strong, and it must be stable. These are the 4 qualities of a good common balance. The most important quality is sensitivity. A balance must be sensitive, that is, its quality is sensitivity. Characteristics is sensitivity. What is sensitivity of a balance? Now we have to know what is sensitivity. Sensitivity is a very important character or quality of a common balance. The characteristics or quality by virtue of which a balance can detect an acute difference of mass kept in the 2 scale pens. Say it can detect very acute difference of mass. Only 10 milligram, that is 1 by 100 gram, can be measured by a good common balance. So, what is the definition of sensitivity? The characteristics of a balance. Characteristics or quality, you can say, of a balance by virtue of which it can detect an acute difference of mass kept in the 2 scale pens. Scale pen. That is called sensitivity of a balance. So, a good common balance has sensitivity, and due to its sensitivity, it can detect a very acute difference of mass kept in the 2 scale pens, and it has been observed that at least 10 milligram, a difference of 10 milligram can be detected by the good common balance, which has sensitivity. This is sensitivity. And number two is perfect or true. You know, any device must be perfect. Any device must be perfect. If there is no perfection, then the device cannot measure a physical quantity perfectly. And number 3, we have stated it must be rigid. That is, it must be strong, it must be stout, it must not be broken in any means. It must be rigid. and number 4 stable. It will be stable. That is, the characteristics is stability. Stability means though the the arms along with the scale pans are vibrating, it will become stable very highly. So a stable balance becomes stable within a fraction of a second, and it is called stability of the balance. Now our last discussion is about measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder. By measuring cylinder, we can measure the volume of a liquid. Actually, the volume of liquid is measured by the unit liter. So we have to know first what is a liter. Liter is the unit of volume. The volume of 1 kg pure water, 1 kg pure water at 4 degrees Celsius is called liter. Keep in your mind, you can write volume of 1 kg pure water at 4 degrees Celsius is called liter. Now 1 liter equal to 1000 cc. So volume of 1000 gram of water equal to 1000 cc. So volume of 1 gram water is 1 cc. So the density of water is 1 gram per cc. Keep in your mind. Now measuring cylinder can measure volume of a liquid perfectly. The liquid is taken in the measuring cylinder. The volume of the liquid which is to be measured is taken in the cylinder, and the cylinder is graduated by the mark cc. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Say the reading of volume of the liquid is x cc. So it will be x cc. Volume of the liquid will be x cc. So it is very simple way to measure the volume of liquid. The liquid is to be poured in the cylinder and the reading of the volume is taken. And hence we can get the volume of a liquid. And with the help of this, we can measure the density of an irregular shaped solid like a piece of stone which is not soluble in water or which is not soluble in liquid. Now, how can we measure this? Say we have to measure the density of a stone. This is a stone. We have to measure the density of this stone. First one, we have to measure the mass of the stone. Say this mass is m gram. And now with the help of measuring cylinder, we have to measure the volume of the stone. For this, we have to first fill the cylinder with water partially or partly, and then the stone is tied by a wax coated rope thread, and then it is cautiously immersed in the water. So level of water will rise, it will displace water whose volume is equal to the volume of the stone. Say the initial volume was V1 cc, and after immersing the body stone, the volume becomes V2 cc. So the volume of replaced water equal to V2 minus V1 cc. So volume of the stone is V2 minus V1 cc according to Archimedes' principle. Now density equal to mass by volume. So density of the stone is m gram by V2 minus V1 cc, that is m by V2 minus V1 gram per cc. It is the process of measurement of density of the component or material of an irregular shaped body. Hence, volume density is measured. And the last one is to measure time. We normally measure time by clock or watch, and for measurement of accurate time we use stopwatch. And nowadays the most accurate device for measurement of time which can measure acute difference of time is atomic clock. Atomic clock can, keep in mind, measure most accurate time. And for measurement of time during launching of satellite we use metronome. Metronome is a type of clock. Metronome is also a type of clock we have seen. And so these are the 4 measuring devices. Number 1, ordinary scale for measurement of length. Number 2, common balance for measurement of mass. Number 3, measuring cylinder for measurement of volume of liquid. And number 4, clock or watch, that is for measurement of time. And this is the end of this chapter. Thank you, my students. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.